Good evening. It's Pastor Mark at Brantford Church of the Nazarene, 347 Fairview Drive. I'm coming to you from North Tonawanda, New York. If you're wondering where that is, that's just outside of Niagara Falls, New York, and almost to Buffalo, New York. My son's house is just around the corner, but as you can tell, you probably thought I was at Clark Griswold's house in Chicago. And those of you familiar with National Lampoon's the Christmas Vacation will get that reference, as you do. Well, enjoy the light show as I'm talking. Normally during my take a break time on Wednesdays, I have been answering questions of yours regarding the Bible and regarding the Christian faith. But for the month of December, I've taken a break, and I've been talking about Advent, the coming of Jesus. In the Christian church, they practice the Advent. Advent means coming. It's a Latin word for coming. Latin was the language used primarily in the Catholic Church, and they established Advent, and so we follow it since then. Typically, when a church celebrates Advent, observes Advent, they have what they call an Advent wreath, and around that wreath are 4 colored candles, and then a white candle in the middle. The white candle represents the purity of Jesus, and then the other 4 candles represent different themes of the Advent season. There was hope, there was peace, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about joy, and I'm going to talk to you about love. The Bible talks in the Old Testament where the prophet Isaiah said to the people of Israel, said to the Hebrew people, he said to them, he said, regarding joy, may the joy of the Lord be your strength. Now, what did he mean by that? We need to recognize it's not our joy, it's the Lord's joy. May the joy of the Lord be your strength. But he also, how do we see that joy? It's strength for us. What was the concept? What is the Lord's joy? Well, the Lord's joy, and then for Ezra was God's people, the Hebrew people, had been in exile for 70 years, and they were returning to Him. They were coming into relationship with Him, and that brought Him joy. And He said, the joy of the Lord, when the Lord is in relationship with you, He has joy, and it'll be your strength. So this Christmas season in particular, I'm trusting that you can be in relationship with God and experience His strength through His joy that He imparts on us. The fourth aspect, and I'm bringing it to you tonight because this will be our last take a break for the 2021 season, but I'm bringing it to you tonight to remind us that it is love. Jesus said that everyone will know you're my follower by this: you show love to one another. I've heard plenty of times, especially this Christmas season, that people seem irritable, people seem agitated, even some are angry. And many times it's taken out on those in either the retail sectors or the food service sectors, and people are expressing their frustration, their anger, their agitation at them. But we're supposed to, if we claim to be a Christian, if we identify as a Christian, we're supposed to have the love of Jesus within us to show to others. So this Christmas season, not only should the joy of the Lord be your strength, but let us, if we identify ourselves as a Christian, let us make a special effort to show the love of Jesus that He has planted in our hearts. Well, like I said, this is our last take a break for 2021, and I'm just going to say to you, enjoy the light show for a minute or two.